Hello and welcome back. I am still Mrs. or Ms. Laura Bow, and I am still a journalist. It's time to actually be a journalist. However, it's time to ask Mr. Crotchfodder T. Rhubarb, or Booba, or whatever his stinking name is. We're gonna ask him questions. This is our notebook, all of it. We're going to have all of the people we've pretty much ever met right here. And we're going to be able to ask about pretty much all of these. I don't know exactly how these names showed up, but I suppose I should remember, of course, that Mr. Crotchfodder T. Rhubarb did begin the investigation before we were given it. So we can ask him about Mr. Pip Carter.
What can you tell me about this Pippin Carter character?
A queer bird, if ever I've met one. Kinda comes across as cultured, yet he's a loudmouth, you know what I mean? He's got a chip on his shoulder the size of the Brooklyn Bridge. He'll try to cut you down, just shake it off. That's what I had to do.
Okay. We're going to learn quite a lot of very important things about each of these characters, because, indeed we'll have to, because at the end of the game, I don't know if it's ever going to be very obvious throughout the gameplay portion. I don't remember if it was mentioned in the manual, but at the end of this game, we're going to have to present our story. So we got to find out everything that we can find out right now.
What should I know about Archibald Carrington?
Carrington hasn't been in the States long. He's from England, but somehow he doesn't quite come off on the level. Call me stupid, but I just think the guy should be more concerned about museum property vanishing. His first month on the job, too.
Okay, so he sounds a little bit irresponsible. What else can we find out now about Mr. Det, Ryan O'Reilly?
Have you dealt with Detective O'Reilly?
Sounds Irish.
I know he's assigned to the case. I didn't get anything out of him. Maybe you'll have better luck being a lady and all.
Because this is the 20s, we can probably expect a little bit of misogyny. Or, I'm not sure what, I mean, nah, we don't need to find... Do we need to find out about him?
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Rhubarb.
What's to tell? I'm a reporter for this paper, probably since before you were born.
But I want to know about the real Crodfaller T. Rhubarb.
Not this fake one I'm talking
You
to.
mean there's another Crodfaller T. Rhubarb?
Uh-huh.
No two sets of parents could be that cruel.
That's okay, Mr. Crodfaller. You don't have to tell me about yourself if you don't want to.
Rube.
Who are you calling a... Oh, Rube's your nickname, isn't it? Sorry, I forgot.
I really gotta wonder, how good is this Southern Belle accent? Let's see, is there anything else I gotta find out about? I don't think I need to find out about him. Yes, I do want to find out about the flower shop.
Now, what's the scoop on the flower shop?
Scoop!
You mean the speakeasy? The flower shop's just a cover. Look for a fella there named of Ziggy. He knows a lot and tends to talk too much.
Okay, I think that's good enough for here. I'm gonna walk away. I think, yes, you gotta go all the way to the bottom of the screen. No, to this side. Yes. Oh my god, she doesn't have a face. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. I'm going to save it preventatively. Beginning. There. And I'm going to demonstrate one problem that I have with point-and-click adventure games. Let's go over here. Just somewhere innocent. You see? You step one spot out of place, you're gonna die. Definitely. Restore. Beginning. Okay, what we have to do, it turns out, is we gotta high-five the taxi sign. And then a taxi's gonna show up and he's gonna bring us safely to another location.
Greetings, madam. I can motivate you to your destination if you can prove that you're a reporter or if you have American currency.
Okay. I got a press pass.
To what location would you like to be motivated, madam?
I'm gonna start saying that now. I wanna motivate myself to the police station. Yeah. Whoops. That's kind of a pause if you go all the way up to the top of the
Thanks for
screen.
traveling with us, madam. Have a pleasant day.
Usually he's much chattier than that. Here we are at the police station to find.
Imagine what this lion would say if he could talk.
It's a wonderful police station. Looks like every other police station I've ever seen. Not personally. I've only seen a couple personally. Man, take your time walking there, lady. Is there a setting? Hang on. No. This being a Sierra title, it's got a little bit surprising that there isn't. Can I put this? Is this it? Maybe. Let's continue.
A
Oh,
man
yeah.
sleeping under a newspaper. Judging by the strong smell of alcohol, you deem it wise not to light a match in his presence.
Mm-hmm. Let's
He snores in response.
Can I not? Can I sort of nudge him?
Excuse me, sir.
Don't bother me, lady. I'm sleeping.
He doesn't sound drunk. Well, okay, I'm not gonna be a jerk. I'll let a man sleep. How about I open the door? Mm-hmm. Is this what a police station is supposed to look like?
Sergeant Dennis O'Flaherty is the desk sergeant on duty today. He's shuffling papers, putting on a good show of looking busy while his mind is elsewhere.
Looking busy. That's a skill I got too. It's a very important skill, not one to be taken lightly.
Here now, don't be touching the goods, lass.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me, I'm looking for some information.
Well, take yourself down to the library then.
Pardon me, Sergeant, but I happen to be a reporter with the Trib.
Oh, well, strike up the band then. Look, lassie, I've been out with my dogs all day, and I hadn't had my lunch. And I got better things to do than to jaw with some slip of a girl reporter. Go on with you now.
To jaw with a little... This gentleman...
Excuse me. The desk sergeant ignores you, though his stomach growls impatiently.
Mm-hmm. Here we have a regular sort of trope thing with point-and-click adventures. We have to find a man, a sandwich.
Feels like the sidewalk.
Thanks, great. Now, look over in this corner. You see where that drunk guy was? He is now no longer there, and he has left his newspaper.
The paper is full of old news and a valuable coupon.
How can you tell that it's valuable?
A coupon for a free sandwich from Luigi.
A free sandwich from a Luigi.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
I'm gonna go find a Luigi. Gonna get myself a nice sandwich from a Luigi.
Greetings, madam.
Yeah, I think I know where
What
he is.
location would you...
And I believe that... Whoops, I don't want to go there. I want to go back to the Tribune.
I had Al Jolson in this taxi last week. He's starting work on a movie, The Jazz Singer, where you can actually hear people talking. I don't know. I don't think it'll ever replace radio.
That's right. This is
Thanks for
this
traveling
is set in
with
the
us,
20s,
madam.
so they
Have
would...
a pleasant day.
They're just starting to have movies that have sound effects, played alongside. That's right. I forgot about that. Hey, it's Luigi!
A man selling corned beef sandwiches from a cart.
Corned beef sandwiches? Ooh, I don't know. I mean, hang on. Let me take a Luigi.
corned beef, get you hot a corned beef sandwich.
Sandwich?
Is that corned beef lean?
Leaner corned beef. This is the leanest corned beef in the city. Maybe in the country. So lean the cows, she keep on tipping over. You wanna buy a corned beef sandwich, lady?
Oh man, that's not bad. Let's have one for free then, Luigi.
I believe I would like a sandwich.
Mamma mia, another coupon. I'm gonna go broke. What a crummy idea I had. That's the last time I advertised in a newspaper.
In a newspaper.
Take your sandwich and get out of here before I change my mind.
Oh, look at that sandwich.
One of Luigi's famous corned beef sandwiches. It's so fresh that it makes a faint mooing sound when you squeeze it.
I hope it's wrapped.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
I'm guessing not. Hang on. Yeah, look. It's totally not wrapped. It's just a sandwich.
A mouth-watering corned beef sandwich. Its delicate aroma indicates that it's still fresh. Yum.
I know what I'm gonna do with this. I know what I'm gonna do with this sandwich. I can't do the fake, the really bad and fake accent. I can't do that.
Greetings, madam.
Yes, hi.
It
I'm-
feels...
I'm gonna go give it to a gentleman
To what location?
because apparently that's the best thing to do with a sandwich. It's to give it to a guy. I don't know how deserving he is genuinely, but I really need to do something in that police station.
Thanks for traveling with us, madam. Have a pleasant day.
That's really surprising. Usually, like, I happen to remember, like, every time we would get into one of those taxis, they would just chat your ear off with, you know, interesting facts. I mean, that guy did previously mention that he had a talkie movie. I think I remember once, the guy actually referenced Isaac Asimov because Isaac did happen to live in New York at one point, in his youth. And that, all that sort of stuff. Let me see if I can't give the sandwich over to Mr. O'Flaherty.
You look so hungry. Here, take this.
Sharing this a corned beef sandwich on rye. Bless you, lassie. Don't mind if I do.
Two.
Sharing it tastes fresh too. Mmm.
It's dreadful. But wouldn't you like to live in a world like this? If my stomach growled loudly, I would really like it if somebody would just walk up to me and give me a sandwich. Just like that, you know?
I know I always feel a little better after I've had something to eat.
There's no denying that, miss. Now, what was it you were wanting to ask me?
I think I gotta ask you a pointed question. I think I'm gonna ask you about Mr. Detective O'Reilly.
Do you know anything about a Detective O'Reilly?
Thang?
I should hope to tell, miss. What with him being the detective on duty here today? His office is right over there if you wanted to talk to him.
I would. How about we get right... I'm so glad I found that speed dial.
You knock politely. You hear the muffled response. Come in.
I'm sure that's not how he sounds.
Sure and begorra, I'm Detective O'Reilly. What would you be wanting then, lass?
I'm Laura Bow from the New York Daily Register News Tribune. I'm looking into the burglary at the Leyendecker Museum, and I understand you're handling the case. Would it be possible for me to look at your report?
You can't be a reporter, lass. You're a girl. The Trib only hires men.
I am a reporter, sir, and you can check with my editor, Sam Augustini, if you don't believe me.
I thought that Crodfeather guy was going to be writing the robbery article.
It's Crotch Feather.
Crowdfaller was assigned to it, but the story is mine now. Can I see that report, please?
It's very technical, lass. I don't think you'll be learning much from it.
You calling me dumb?
Thank you for your concern, Detective, but I'd like to be the judge of that.
She's very PC.
You're a determined girl. I'll say that much for you. Have a look, then.
The file on the Leyendecker Museum burglary is nothing more than a single handwritten page. It mentions only one stolen object, the dagger of Amun-Ra.
Ra.
The burglar or burglars left no fingerprints or other clues. Their method of access to the museum is unknown. In summary, the police are baffled about the burglary at the museum at this point. Some parts of the report seem vague. The report is signed by Detective Ryan Hanrahan O'Reilly.
R-H-O.
There's only one page to this report. Where's the rest of it?
That's all of it right now.
It's rather vague, isn't it?
Good police work takes time, and I'm a very busy man. I haven't had time to follow up on the burglary. So what if a museum loses a knife? There are people being murdered left and right in this city, dropping like flies. Cars are being stolen, booze is being smuggled into speakeasies. Pedestrians are being mugged, firebugs are burning down half the city, they're running out of grapes at the corner market, and I've got a headache. And you know who gets to investigate all the crimes in this district? Me! So I don't need any nosy reporters hanging around telling me my reports are vague, girlie.
Well, excuse me.
Talk to the desk sergeant if you have any more questions. I haven't got time for you right now.
Well, I never. Hey, I wonder if some of the pages from that report were actually used to wrap the corned beef sandwich. Sir?
It's best to keep your hands off of the civil servants. They bite.
Aha ha. Aha. I wonder how true that actually is. Sir, you're gonna... Sir? Okay. I wonder if... I wonder if that's how it actually works out in real life. Just find a civil servant, sort of stand in front of him, and he's just gonna stop there forever? Wait a minute, I gotta go back inside. I forgot about one little thing. There's a little curious thing. One curious thing. I happen to want to talk about the speakeasy with a police officer.
What can you tell me about the speakeasy?
It's a little weird. Bad
Now, I
decision.
don't know anything about a speakeasy. Not in this town. We run a clean city here. But there are some nice places where a lady like yourself can sit and relax and enjoy a bit of the high life, if you know what I'm saying. Of course, some of these places are restricted, don't you know? So you'll have to be giving them the right signs so they knows you're okay. But just mention it Charleston, and you're in like Flynn. You got that now?
I think so. Thank you kindly, Sergeant.
You see,
Don't mention it. And I mean it now. Don't you go mentioning it. Not to anyone.
that's just a bit weird, and I don't we shouldn't allow it. They operate. It's not them.
Feels like
There's a speakeasy in the town, and they know about it, and they aren't doing anything about it, probably
Greetings,
because they
madam.
are they're I don't know, they're probably not supplying it. But
To what location would you like to be motivated, madam?
however, now that we know about that, I want to go to the speakeasy.
I had Al Jolson in this taxi last week. I don't know. Thanks for trying.
Drink Moxie. You really should.
drink Moxie. It's good for you.
You see, that's why you should drink Moxie. It's good for you. Drink Moxie.
We're closed. No deliveries.
Wait, I know the secret word.
Secret word.
You shouldn't even let on that there is a secret word. You're terrible at it as a bouncer.
The password is Charleston.
Well, why didn't you say so? Come on in.
Because I don't walk up to doors and just yell out, Charleston! He's just not done. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me this far. I think we're going to have to call it for this episode because there's just a whole world of exploration that we're going to get through in just this room. Thank you for joining us. See you soon.